think that works. No one can get it like me.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lucky Loush with another reaction video. Now, I am especially excited for today's video because it is another Lebanese movie. Well, not to say that Beirut is an actual Lebanese movie. That was one of my bigger disappointments. If you guys want, check out my reaction to the Beirut movie. Much more Hollywood. It didn't have a single Lebanese actor. Wasn't even filmed in Lebanon. Just a huge joke. But this time I have tons more faith with this new trailer for The Insult. Now, we all know how crazy things can get with passion and emotion and insults in Lebanon. I'm not sure when this movie is set, whether it was during the Civil War, afterwards, or whatnot. Really excited. When I took a look at the actor list, you have Adel Karam, Kamil El Basha, and Camille Saleme, Lebanese and Arab actors. I believe it was directed by a Lebanese person as well. I'm super excited, super pumped. Somebody asked me, they're like, you know, we get what you mean by your Beirut reaction, but I'm really curious to see what your reaction was for The Insult. No idea what it's about. I just know Adel Karam is a pretty prominent talk show host already, and he has a really funny series called, I think it's Mafi Mitlo, in Lebanon. So he already has a little bit of a track record and a following and whatnot. But it looks super intense just based off on the picture. It looks like an intense movie. Let's check it out. That's Lebanon. Tony George Hanna, Lebanese, starting off in court. I loved the opening scene. Fantastic aerial view of Lebanon. Actually looks like Lebanon, unlike whatever desert sandstorm they were selling us in the Beirut trailer. Family man. ياسر عبد الله سلامي. Palestinian. مخيم مار الياس. Guys, this refugee camp is among the biggest refugee camps in Lebanon, if not the biggest refugee camp. I've actually passed by it, and it really does look like its own city, its own mini compound. There is no resemblance to the rest of the country when you pass by this area. So I understand that a lot of refugees do live there, and right off the bat I can tell that the tension is already building. So right off the bat, I'm in it. I feel really intense inside because I know how much animosity there can be between Palestinians and Lebanese people. He's obviously also a Christian Lebanese person. That just builds up even more animosity between, unfortunately, the two religions, between, you know, Muslim and Christian. And right now, actually, I just paused it on a flag of one of the parties in Lebanon, which are known to have conflicted with the Palestinian people. So right off the bat, you can tell this is escalating really quickly. This is how wars start. With words. You can just see he's already, that was probably his father. You can tell that both sides had an equal stake in it all, and they both felt vindicated and justified. Super typical. Wow. That was intense, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a courtroom drama, which I absolutely love. It looks like a conflict of words, what started off as words, but then escalated into something more, which is really symbolic for basically the civil war in Lebanon, as far as how deep an insult can go and how much damage can it actually cause until it starts to affect the people you love and the people around you. You can see that he was a father, not a father, I'm sorry, he had a pregnant wife. His daughter was born later, according to the trailer. It seemed like his father in the taxi cab was telling him that he was wrong as well. And then on the Palestinian side, there's the whole concept of him being sort of already in a refugee camp, already working. For one more refugee working is one less Lebanese person working. So there's already that animosity. All of the preconceived notions in the Lebanese person's mind was probably taken into consideration before insulting the Palestinian, and vice versa. There's a lot of preconceived notions that both sides carry, and it's a huge burden on your shoulders towards another group of people. I saw a couple of political flags, a couple of political references in there as well. So talk about gasoline on a fire and adding even more emotion to your beliefs and your convictions. So looks great. I mean, I love courtroom dramas. It's set in Lebanon, actual Lebanese actors. It seems like there was thought put into this movie, so it looks really, really good. I've seen situations escalate in Lebanon before, and it's incredible how minute the seed is that people just water, and or if you want to call it a flame, that people just throw gasoline and inflame even more. I've seen how quickly and how savage situations can get. Not just in Lebanon, but the Lebanese here in Canada as well. There's a short fuse that has been passed down from generation to generation, Palestinians as well, Arabs as well. Things just can get so ugly so quickly. I mean, all rational thought, it can very easily be thrown out of the window, and things have known to go 0 to 100 many times. So this insult seems like it's about one certain situation, but I can definitely see why it speaks to a bigger problem, a systemic problem within the Arab community, actually within the Lebanese community more specifically. I like where it's going. I hope that's where it's going. Maybe I thought too much into it. Let me know what you guys thought of this trailer, and let me know in the comment section below if you've seen the movie and what you thought. This has been another reaction video. If you have any other video for me to react to, please send them along. I'm having a blast with this, and I really appreciate all your support. So if you like this video, give it a big bam. Go ahead and subscribe to the Lucky Gang as well. As mentioned, this is Lucky Gang. I am Lucky Loush. You keep it locked, you keep it loaded. Let's go!